she missing her ear tag?
We probably didn't put any scrapings in her.
Yep, we did. She's got a number. She's just got a hole.
Alright, well, it wasn't one of ours.
Get your head in there.
It wasn't one of our scrapings.
But you're going to redo her or no?
No, I'm going to wait for my other scrapies tags to come in.
Okay.
So you decided just to turn them out? Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to do it. Okay. So I'll open that up and then just go on their own. Okay. Oh, got a plan.
Say ow. Is Coco pregnant?
I don't feel a pregnancy in her, but it could be too young or too little for me to do that. Look. So we're going to trim her feet. And part of the trimming her feet is I have a bucket here with all of my trimming utensils in it with a betadine solution, really strong betadine. We don't trim any animals without all of our trimming equipment going through some form of sanitation, because you want to cut down on foot rot as much as possible. So we're going to look at her feet. Her feet are pretty clean. If you notice, she's got good surfaces. I'm going to trim off a little bit of this excess right through here, but again, this foot looks really good. It's got a little dirt in there, but again, she's got nice surfaces. No signs of foot rot or foot scald. That was her back feet. Now we'll do her front. Now her front foot right here has got a little bit of excess. Now she did have some foot scald and some foot rot back when we first got her into this pen. And so we had trimmed them. They've healed back really good. And she's got a nice reforming foot, nice surfaces, no signs of disease in that foot today. Look at the little one. This one, she's got a little outgrowth right here. We're going to trim that off. And there's a little overgrowth on the toes here. A little bit of maybe some old foot rot right there. She's got a little bit right here on this lateral surface. And we're going to trim all that out.
A little foot rot or a little overgrowth?
A little foot rot.
So
on the
her
inside
front
of that.
right,
It's not bad.
but the other three look good.
Yeah.
And she's St. Croix, right?
No, I think she's got like half Katahdin in her.
Half
she's like
Katahdin?
a half Katahdin, half St. Croix. Yeah, she's not a full St. Croix.
I know she's not one of Comet's.
Yeah. She's a half. Huh? No, she doesn't make sense. She doesn't.
Bye, baby. Oh dear. There you go. Good girl. Happy to be free.
Yeah, I think her name's Cantankerous.
Oh, hi, Cantankerous. Are you sweet girl? Are you? Yeah. We had Cantankerous and Cranky in this bunch. Right? Yeah. He's a good sheep. He's a good sheep. Yeah. It's blurry in this light. There, that's better. You got eye goobers. Good feet?
Well, she had terrible feet when she came here. And if you remember that one Saturday, we worked her feet.
Yep.
And she had terrible foot rot in this one, and we trimmed it all out and we treated her. And it's healed really well. She looks really good, and she's solid. She's not one of the ones that is limping real bad. But she still has some outgrowth of her lateral walls. I'm just going to give her a quick trimming here. But yeah, nothing that's got me too concerned.
So a little scald, but no foot rot? Or no
I don't see
scald
any
either?
active foot rot, but I still see some remnants of where we trimmed her before. And there's no smell coming off of it. But she's actually healed up really well. She was one of the worst ones. I remember when we trimmed her on that Saturday in our notes. I mean, she was really bad. Real important not to leave any of these flaps on there. You got a place where stuff can get caught and just hang up. You're in trouble. That looks good.
Casper's feet.
Casper's feet are pretty good. A little overgrowth of the toe and the wall. And, she's got a little bit of scald right in here.
Right front?
Yes. And trimmed all that stuff away. So now this is Copper Tox. Really good sticks. It's a liquidy stuff. I like to use this on foot rot. It is 37.5% copper and 62.5% inert ingredients. And then this is Proud Soft. Proud Soft is a Proud Soft powder, and it is 45% copper sulfate. So it's a little bit higher in copper sulfate, but when you talk about in between the toes, what makes it nice is it's an ointment. And so I like to get me a little bit. I think it just hangs on there a little bit more. And so for foot scald, I like to get right up in there in between the toe and smear it in where it's at.
She says no thank you.
But the liquid stuff for foot rot, I do think penetrates better stuff.
Okay, Casper.
Excuse me.
Do-si-do, poor baby.
That is terrible foot rot. She's gonna have to get all that trimmed up, and
Poor shit.
we'll have to stick her on some Draxxin for sure.
Doing some Draxxin, and this is Do-si-do, and she never got a tag. So,
Do you have any ketoprofen, Susan? Let's give her a cc and a half of ketoprofen.
okay, well let me make her a tag. Do you want a number on her, or is Do-si-do okay?
I'm okay with Do-si-do.
Okay.
Don't have to number.
Do-si-do. And I like to do it on both sides of both tags. And this one's too close to the inside, so I can set it out. Go. See, I don't have room for those different sides. Let's do it. It's hard to film and write at the same time. There we go. This pen takes a second to dry. You don't want to touch it because it's really powerful paint. Okay, so then these two parts of this tag will go together, and I'll have to touch it by the edges to get it into the... Oh no, I dropped my cap. To touch it by the edges to get it loaded into the ear gun. I don't think I can film all this, but maybe I can. This one has the point, so you put it on the point, and then we'll need to double check it to make sure it's lined up in here, but I don't know
if I'm not mistaken.
I seem to.
It's in 1 cc of Keep It Perfect.
Okay. Oh, she's falling.
So that's what I liked about this line. They never have feet problems. And they just genetically just don't have feet problems. Her mama don't have feet problems. Mama's babies don't have feet problems. And she doesn't have, I mean, it's genetics. And not only that, but her line is known for twinning and triplets. So I kept her for sure, and I've kept all of their offspring. And yeah, she's just.
Don't leave me behind.
Now this is YAGGA. He was born here on the farm. And he's my boy.
He has baby horns.
He has baby horns, sure does. But he is a good daddy. He throws off some good stock. And he's every bit of 225 pounds. He's every bit of, it's all muscle. Okay, don't kill me.
Look at that big foot. He says, nope, don't want
Considering where he's at and all the disease that he's been in, this ain't too bad. He's got a little scald, little foot rot right in there. Looks like he's handling it real well. Oh my gosh, that's a good foot.
Does he need some Draxin?
Oh my goodness.
He says, my foot, not your foot.
The only foot he's having a little trouble with is this left rear foot right there on the east side. So,
Are you going to try and topical, or are you going to do Draxin?
no, let's go ahead and do Draxin off, okay?
Okay, how many cc's he need?
He's pregnant.
He's pregnant? Oh my goodness.